So, I am probably a day or two late on this, or longer, but I figured do something on, and I haven't done a video like this. It's going to be going over the skill changes in the Forbidden Limited list. So nothing's been, I've already looked at it, so I'm not going to have like an immediate surprise reaction, but I thought I'd go over this. And I don't know how I feel about the skills, honestly. Like, I think the grit is a big change. The baggy sleeves I already hate. Wow, I need to speak properly. Baggy sleeves I don't like, but I understand the change. It's because a bunch of 5-star monsters can be special summoned very easily. So they bumped it up to 7 stars, which level 7s, which I get. Oh, wow, they put a once per duel clause on it too. I actually did not see that. Alright, so no mortals can resist. I can understand why they changed that. That's been very popular in destroying decks, graveyard based decks, which is a lot of decks. Transcendent Crystal, I was kind of surprised by this, but it does make sense. I mean, it's basically you can't do it on your first turn. Can you use one per... Alright, so it's still twice per duel. Yeah, not much has changed on it, except it just can only be used on your second turn. Heavy Starter, they said they were going to lower it. I didn't think Heavy Starter was used that much, but I am a terrible person who really listen to when it comes to the meta. Which is why I'm doing this video, because I am a good player. Yeah, alright. Fusion time. What is it now? Actually, because I looked at this, I haven't looked at what... Alright, I'll look at Fusion time after I'm done with the skills. So Fusion time, return a hand to the deck, get a polymerization from outside, and then you get a normal hero from your graveyard. I like the Deckmaster Cyber Commander. They're really trying to push this deck. They're really trying to. I don't know. I don't know if 300 is enough, or the fact that you have to run Cyber Commander. If anything, it's a fun deck idea, but beyond that, But at least they added a way to get Cyber Commander. So yeah, Fusion time. I'm curious what Fusion time is. Do you have it? Quit. Let it load. There we go. Stop. Oh, here, we'll send a request. Fusion time. Oh, it's 1,000 instead of 15. Okay. So they're making it easier to activate. Now let's get to the juicy part. That's not it. It's this. I know what I'm doing. So yeah, the skills are interesting. I'm kind of sad about Baggy Sleeves because I kind of like using Thunder Dragons with Baggy Sleeves, but I understand why. Grit, I find an interesting change. I don't know. Can only special summon one monster until the end when the skill is applied. Can only activate once per duel. Did it have the once per duel clause? I figured it did. You have it. Yeah, it's a once per duel. Alright. Not really. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a real big fan of Grit, but it is what it is. I think I've only had it been helpful once, but and yeah, I don't think I've seen it been helpful against other players. But I could have been wrong. I could be wrong, and I, like I said, not great person to listen to. So yeah, okay, good. Nope, that's not the list. That's the list. So I find Cyberstein very interesting, but I understand why. And I've done a deck using it recently, so that's also kind of funny. But yeah, Cyberstein can be very powerful once you get it going. So, kind of sucks for the free-to-play deck, but yeah. Desynchro, I'm actually... So, I'm semi-surprised by this. Yeah, Fortune Lady Water is very popular with the combo decks that I've seen online. I don't know how popular it is in ranked. It could be popular, I don't know, but I understand why it's getting hit to prevent combo plays from going crazy. I mean, you could draw like 6 to 8 to... You could basically you can draw your entire deck with in one turn on your first turn. This I really don't have any comments with it. I don't have a elemental. I have no experience with element sabers. This I don't know how I feel about it. I would have to look at my deck. I'll look through it after I go through the list. So this is getting limited to 2, or getting hit to the limited 2 list. I'm not surprised by Violon. I don't know if bumping it up to 3 was from 1 to 3 was a smart play, but I'm not surprised this got hit to the limited already. And this, I'm actually surprised with. Target one of your banished non-tuner monsters. Special summon it has its effect negated. If you do, immediately resist a synchro. It says it's it's a consistent high winning percentage, which I actually don't. I mean, I'm like probably a week late, but this is over the months, and I have not seen many decks run Rion. So this I don't know. I don't think the effect's bad, but it's not one I've been seeing a whole lot. Hi, come here. I'm sad about this. And this. I only have one gold sarcophagus. But I understand why. It's because of the gold sarcophagus Thunder Dragon's combo. No, lay down. But I understand. But this does make me sad. So would I go 2-1 just because I have the 1? I would have to play around with it. Anytime I see a Shinra Nui, I'm probably saying that wrong. Anytime I see a Shinra Nui on the list, I am going to be happy because I hate seeing this deck. I'm not surprised by Charge. I honestly expected Charge to be limited to 2, but the fact that they hit it to 3, I'm actually impressed with that. It does hurt this deck that runs Charge, but my Thunder Dragon never ran it yet because I never bothered building it together, but I'm actually surprised this got hit to 3 instead of 2 like I thought it would have been. But that's kind of cool that this is going to be at 3. I guess it's because of this. I don't know. But there's a lot of decks that are running this card, so yeah. So yeah, it's nice that I got hit to 3. So yeah. God, I have to show off my horrible Dark Magician deck. Yeah. Who do I use with? I think I think this might have the more recent. I say recent, and yet it's terrible. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I'm not gonna like this. So what would I use in place of that? I actually don't know if I would run 2. I just stuck in 2 because I figured why not. What would I use instead? I don't know. There's options, but like if I really wanted to, I can go Flooded Trap Hole. If I was not lazy, I guess I could go for. I was going to say go for the Treacherous Trap Holes, but I got other things I want to focus on before trying to pick up those. If I ever do pick up those. I don't know. I guess I'll figure something out. What was the other thing? Ooh. Yeah. This kind of makes me sad. Don't worry about that. Actually, this deck's untouched. Oh, baggy sleeves. Ugh, the baggy sleeves. There's only one monster in here that's a level 8. It's higher than level 7. Not counting the synchros. Yeah. That kind of sucks. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. So, what skill would I use with this? Heavy starter. I don't know. I actually don't know. Kind of curious how people are gonna adapt to this with Thunder Dragons. I really do like Thunder Dragons. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it in another video or other videos, at least running Thunder Dragons. But yeah. I could also just go drop the Sarko and just run 3 Cyber Thunder Darks. I wonder if people are going to drop the Darks for just to use charge of the Light Brigade. I'm really just thinking out loud. Like, I'm really curious how people are gonna. I'm really curious how people are gonna. I'm gonna repeat myself. I'm really curious, but I am curious how things are gonna play out. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't seen many decks run it, but I do like Unknown Synchron in this deck. But yeah. I mean, I guess this deck's fine. I just have to change out the skill. What do I change it to? I actually have no idea. I would have to figure that out. What is Sleight of Hand? Does nothing in here. Yeah. I'll just leave the deck as this. We won't make it this. So yeah, I thought about it. I thought I'd do a silly video, I guess, with going over the the new changes happening. I'm mostly curious on how much this is going to shake the meta. I'm still like semi surprised about that. I'm really surprised. I really want to see this. I wonder how many decks are actually running this guy. I don't think he's a bad monster or anything. I just most ones I've seen are I can't look are the ones that use the hand or the graveyard. So I'm kind of surprised that this one was on the list. Maybe it's with the Crystron decks. I have no idea. I'm basically rambling on now, so I'm going to end the episode here. So yeah, changes are happening. I'm curious how this will play out and how much it will affect the decks that I like. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's episode. I will see you in the next grind.